everyone, I'm Gabby
and I'm Georgie,
and we are the mummies of Sisterhood Furniture and also Toffees
and content creators for Dixie Belle Paint. In this tutorial we will be working on this marvelous table that we have recently found in a vintage shop.
We will be using lots of colors and just experiment. Girls just wanna have fun and do a little crazy project.
So let's do it!
Let's do it!
I started by sanding off the top with 80 grit sandpaper and an orbital sanding machine. I sanded it to bare wood as the existing varnish was really old and had some scratches. Afterwards, I changed the sandpaper to 220 grit to smooth out the wood, and it's time for cleaning. Now it's time for the crucial step, cleaning the table with white lightening Dixie Belle Furniture Cleaner. For the table's leg, I used a toothbrush to take out the dirt in between the carvings. Then I rinsed the whole table just with water 2 times to get rid of any dirt and solution that might have stayed. We let it dry and it's time for the fun part now. I painted the leg with mermaid tail except the bottom of the leg because we will be adding a different color later on. For a smooth finish, pick up a small amount of paint and always mist it with water in case it's drying out and not spreading easy. Now we applied Bunker Hill Blue on the leg and we'll do a lovely blending afterwards. Don't worry about the perfect blending as this is the first coat. Use up and down side motions until you get the right blending.
We made a little plan on the moment, very concentrated sister in there. We decided to add a bunch of colors in between the carvings, such as Lucky Lavender, Peony, Amethyst, Refro Green, Colonel Mustard, Florida Orange, Pure Ocean, Flamingo, Peacock. But once they dried and we did dry brushing over with Mermaid Tail, something wasn't right when we step back and just look at it. We started to add Florida Orange to cover all that color mess, and then we blended it a bit of peony here and there. We did like a dry brushing on these details with the leftover paint we had on the brushes, and it's way better already with this mix. We also applied a bit of Pure Ocean, just where we felt. There is no rule of like where to apply any of these colors, just make sure to be in between the carvings. But something was still missing: Amethyst. We just added a little bit here and there near the peony and slightly blended them. Love it. We let it dry for about 2 hours and then we started to apply the second coat of Mermaid Tail on the top of the leg and then just dry brush the leftover on the carvings. The way those happy colors are showing from underneath is just breathtaking. Like, what? So dreamy for real. Then we moved to work on the legs bottom. We applied the second coat of Bunker Hill Blue and we lift up the color so then we can do a little blend with Mermaid. I took a very small amount of paint and I wiped it on a piece of paper, and then I slightly fade out the Bunker Hill Blue using up and down motions, working carefully below those lovely colors. But at some point I even layered a bit of paint on them and it looked really nice.
I applied tobacco on the top, the best choice really. This gel stain has such a nice hazelnut shade, and look at this beautiful wood that was hiding underneath the awful varnish. One coat of tobacco road and it was enough. I sealed the table's leg with clear wax first. I made sure to go between the carvings very well. Then I let it set for about 15 minutes and I buffed off the excess with a piece of cloth. Then I applied a bit of black wax on the leg bottom, just going around the edges to create a little shadow, and then I applied wax on the top of the leg as well. I also let it set for about 15 minutes and then I buffed it off. I sealed the top with 3 coats of gator hide to make sure it's super protected. And I let it dry for about 2 hours between coats.
And this is the final result. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you like this tutorial.